Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the NXT Championship.
I don't want to be champion. I need to be champion. And 3 seconds to make history that could change my life. And that's exactly what I'm gonna do.
Bo, I am the biggest, baddest man NXT has ever seen. You talk about needing 3 seconds to take my title? Bo, I will crush your dreams, and I'll do it in 5.
The NXT Championship hanging in the balance. The undefeated champion, Big E Langston, versus Bo Dallas. No! Look at the strength of Langston. Langston, 290 pounds coming down.
But look at the way Bo Dallas just keeps getting up. He keeps fighting. This is where Bo Dallas has got to try and take an opportunity to win.
The E-Train coming through. Langston's straps have come off. That means the pain is coming. Look at this. Bo Dallas hanging on for dear life.
Look, the turnbuckle's exposed.
Oh my goodness! He used the exposed turnbuckle for the championship. Unbelievable! Unbelievable!
Here is your winner, and new NXT Champion, Bo Dallas.
A stunning upset.
Good for Bo Dallas. He took advantage. That's what we were hoping for.
I'm the new NXT champion, baby!
The happiest guy at the happiest place on earth is Bo Dallas, the brand new NXT champion. What a night in Orlando.
I'm going to Disney World!
Welcome to NXT. Thank you for inviting us into your homes wherever you are around the globe. Tonight, we'll explore the fallout from last week's NXT title match. We'll see the NXT Women's Championship tournament continue. But first, to kick things off, it's the man that gravity forgot, Adrian Neville.
Following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Newcastle, England, weighing 196 pounds, Adrian Neville.
Tom Volunteer ringside with the assistant to the managing supervisor of Monday Night Raw, Mr. Brad Maddox.
Thank you very much, good old buddy, and I'm not being sarcastic when I say that.
Oh, I appreciate that.
And we've got a really exciting show tonight, and I'm actually not being sarcastic when I say that.
Well, Adrian Neville is finally going to get a shot now at Bray Wyatt.
And his opponent from Lafayette, Louisiana, weighing 295 pounds, Bray Wyatt.
See, if it were me in that ring right now, I would not be wanting to finally get a shot at Bray Wyatt.
Well, this grudge has been brewing for weeks. However, it was 3 weeks ago in the Battle Royal for the #1 contender spot to the NXT title that Adrian Neville eliminated the Eater of Worlds. Perhaps the biggest moment of that match, and well, Bray Wyatt has not forgotten.
Of course, he's not forgotten. Bray Wyatt doesn't lose at NXT. So, of course, he's looking for revenge.
Adrian Neville has been the point of a little bit of criticism from Cassius Ohno and Corey Graves. All 3 men have wanted a shot at this monster, this creature that is Bray Wyatt. But Adrian Neville granted the opportunity by our commissioner, Dusty Rhodes. And to kick things off tonight with an absolute explosive match here in singles action.
And Bray Wyatt, a good leader. He brought his family with him tonight. Great family man. He's a good guy, good all-around guy.
Good guy.
Fierce competitor. Oh.
You believe Bray Wyatt is a good guy?
Ooh. Ouch. Look at that. He brought his 2 kids to the ring with him.
They're 2 demented psychopaths who he has brainwashed into following him at his beck and call and are now the NXT Tag Team Champions.
Tom, they are a walking Christmas card. How dare you?
Oh my God. I don't know what Christmas celebrations you're going to.
Wow, this is a real hallmark moment. The speedster, Adrian Neville, needs to get to his feet if he's going to use that speed.
And mind you, Adrian Neville and Bray Wyatt's rivalry runs extremely deep, very personal. It was Bray Wyatt and the Wyatt family who knocked out his tag team partner, his one-time NXT championship partner, NXT tag team championship partner, rather, Oliver Gray. They put him on the sideline for months.
Oh. Well, of course, Bray Wyatt wants to keep this match at a slow, methodical pace. Adrian Neville, if he's going to have a chance, he's got to speed things up. He's got to get going. He's got to get into the air and flying around everywhere like he does so well. I don't know if he's going to get that chance today.
Bray Wyatt absolutely ferocious to start things off here. Those elbow drops. And now perhaps looking for a cover. 2 count, and Neville just barely gets up. Bray Wyatt with over 100 pounds advantage here on Adrian Neville.
Oh. Bray Wyatt's the kind of guy that would laugh at a movie like Bambi or something. You know, he likes sadness, except when he's with his family, of course.
You called it a hallmark moment when these three are together.
It's a thing of beauty.
I think it's a train wreck.
Oh.
To the head.
I will be sure to tell him you said that. Uh-oh.
Looking. Oh, wait, whoa. Harper gets involved.
The referee right on it, but I don't know that there's going to be anything that he can do to stop this melee.
Well, that was right in front of the referee. Harper and Rowan now coming into the ring to help out. Wait a minute. It's Ono and Graves.
What are those two doing out here? They're not involved in this.
Harper double teamed by Ono and Graves outside the ring. Oh, into the steel steps.
An illegal double team.
And now Rowan coming to the aid of his brother.
I'll tell you what, I am appalled at these actions from Corey Graves and Cassius Ono. Not invited out here.
Into the steel ring post goes Rowan, and now Bray Wyatt.
Wisely escaping a 3-on-1 attack.
Bray cost these two the tag team titles 2 weeks ago by his interference, knocking Cassius Ono in the back of the head.
Well, I don't know what you saw. He didn't cost them anything.
Brad, I think we can. Oh, wait.
Oh,
look out.
He's just a common man.
Hey, let me tell you what. I see y'all looking for a fight. Let's have a fight tonight. How about later on tonight, 6-man tag match. You 3 guys versus Bray Wyatt's family right here tonight on NXT. Yeah, baby.
oh,
Wow.
the commish.
NXT Commissioner and WWE Hall of Famer Dusty Rhodes making a monumental main event tonight for NXT.
Huge.
The NXT Women's Championship Tournament is off and running as Sasha Banks takes on Summer Rae. Which of these two beautiful divas will advance to the semifinal round of the tournament? We'll find out tonight on NXT. NXT Commissioner Dusty Rhodes has just announced a 6-man tag team match main event that includes Adrian Neville teaming with Corey Graves and Cassius Ono against the Wyatt family. That match is coming up later tonight.
Scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Cincinnati, Ohio, weighing 275 pounds, Angelo Dawkins.
Welcome back to NXT as we just saw an explosive opening match that has turned into our main event, a 6-man tag team matchup with the Wyatt family, Ono, Graves, and Neville.
And his opponent from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, weighing 196 pounds, Sami Zayn.
Sensational Sami Zayn back in the NXT arena. And last week, a rough outing against Antonio Cesaro. A brilliant showing, however, from the very seasoned Sami Zayn. But still, Antonio Cesaro coming away with a big victory. But we've only seen 3 matches matches now from Sami Zayn, and the NXT universe is still buzzing about his debut where he won 2 matches over 2 former champions in one night.
Yeah, Sami Zayn with an I and a Z and a Y and an N. I don't get that. But I'll tell you what, I've never seen a guy get beat up like he did last week and come back and keep fighting.
Well, right now he's got an extremely tall task ahead of him. Angelo Dawkins, one of the heavyweights here on NXT, former national title winner in 3 different sports in college: football, wrestling, and track.
Angelo Dawkins is a new kid in the class. I've heard a lot of good things about him. I'm happy to see what he can do and report it back to my boss, Vicky Guerrero.
Through the legs, there goes Dawkins. Dawkins, oh! Sami Zayn. Meanwhile, while Dawkins was in college, it was Sami Zayn who was going all over the world, honing his skills.
Just went around the world right there.
Though he is brand new to NXT, as we mentioned before, it's Sami Zayn, who has an extensive independent background here as he comes to NXT to prove himself. Dawkins,
wow.
The power, size, and strength that he clearly has over Zayn right now.
He's making a name for himself very quickly as Angelo Dawkins.
3 sports star, that was why he was recruited so highly here to WWE. We're going to lock up Zayn. Still to come tonight, we're going to see the continuation of the NXT Women's Championship Tournament. And we are already through 2 first-round matchups in that. That should be very exciting. And then our main event, a 6-man tag team matchup between the Wyatt family, Cassius Ohno, Corey Graves, and Adrian Neville. Going to try and take on the Eater of Worlds and his brothers.
Well, I can't wait to watch Sasha Banks versus Summer Rae, the NXT Women's Championship. Really underway, and it's getting so exciting.
Well, Brad, I want to ask you your opinion here on Sami Zayn.
Well,
in one of his first 2 matches, he knocked off Kurt Hawkins, a former WWE Tag Team Champion. And then in his second match, he knocked off former United States Champion Antonio Cesaro, the 9th longest United States Championship reign in WWE history.
Well, this might be a classic case of wearing yourself too thin, and he's in trouble. He's in trouble with Angelo Dawkins. This guy might be the future. I really like what I've seen from Angelo.
Dawkins in complete control here on Sami Zayn. Zayn looking for an opening, and he might have it.
A little more in the tank.
Leg lariat right to the jaw there of Dawkins. Ooh. Look out, top turnbuckle, the DDT.
Whoa, that's gotta be it.
Zayn takes out the heavyweight.
He got him. Wow.
Here is your winner, Sami Zayn.
The guy is impressive. Wow. You know what?
Agility, speed, and power in one total package.
I'm gonna send a DM to Vicky right now.
A DM?
Direct message. Twitter?
Why don't you just text her?
Come on, man.
You could call her.
Yeah, that'd be real cool. I'll just call her when there's Twitter.
Well, nonetheless, Sami Zayn with a huge win here on NXT. Coming up next, we will see the continuation of the NXT Women's Championship Tournament, Sasha Banks versus Summer Rae.
Who is Leo Kruger? Some people might call me creepy. I say I simply require a little more understanding. My hands have done what they've done, and my eyes have seen what they've seen. I have lived a peculiar life that has made me an exotic human being. Everything you know is about to change. Ta-ta.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is a first-round matchup in your NXT Women's Championship Tournament. Introducing first, from Boston, Massachusetts, Sasha Banks.
Welcome back to NXT, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Tom Phillips here alongside the assistant to the managing supervisor, Mr. Brad Maddox. Whew. as we continue the NXT Women's Championship Tournament here on NXT.
Hey! What?
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 Say something.
It's the women's tournament.
We have already seen two great first-round matchups as Tamina Snuka fell to Paige, and it was Bayley who fell to Alicia Fox.
Hey! Look who it is.
And her opponent from Raleigh, North Carolina, Summer Rae.
The First Lady is in the building.
Summer Rae, the First Lady of NXT, as you alluded to. And looking for a first-round matchup, I had a chance to speak with her earlier, and she actually took offense at the announcement from Executive Vice President Stephanie McMahon. She didn't think that there should have been the tournament. She has been petitioning to Dusty Rhodes to just give her the title for
You know
several
what?
weeks.
And she's got a very, very valid point. How many times? How often do you have a First Lady in your midst?
Well, I'll play devil's advocate. How many times has Dusty Rhodes, our commissioner, said on this show that everything is earned here on NXT, nothing is given?
Well, I'll play devil's advocate. They should just give her it.
Well, Summer Rae looking to get started here against Sasha Banks. Sasha Banks, who talented as many different athletic backgrounds. And
Summer Rae is not happy.
Several different combative disciplines in her repertoire. Summer Rae told me earlier today that she graduated from the Juilliard School of Dance.
She's a fantastic dancer.
Have you danced with her?
She's elegant.
Have you danced with her, Brent?
I've watched her dance with Fandango.
Ah.
Tim, you know, I did some research on you.
Tom.
Found out your middle name is Tom Jerry.
Looking for the cover, and Sasha Banks kicks out. As we mentioned before, Paige already defeated Tamina Snuka in the first round, and Bayley, in a very hard-fought matchup, fell to Alicia Fox. So Alicia Fox, a former WWE Divas champion, moving on in this NXT Women's Championship Tournament.
You know, George Clooney has a habit of dating long-legged divas from the WWE. I wonder if he's gotten his eye on Summer Rae yet. Ooh.
Sasha Banks tossed into the corner there, and Summer Rae looking to continue her assault here. Ooh. Sasha Banks has had her struggles. Here's the cover, hook to the leg, and Summer Rae cannot put away Sasha Banks.
You know, the thing I like about this tournament, it's all single elimination, Timmy. You get one chance. That's kind of how I like to play it in the dating scene. One chance and you're out.
You're a charmer.
Ooh. Ow.
Face first into the mat. Summer Rae talking a lot of trash. Hook to the leg, and again, Sasha Banks kicks out.
Talking a lot of trash. Spitting a lot of game. Controlling Sasha Banks right now.
Ooh. Driving Sasha into the corner. And again, those long legs. She's that dancer's poise in a lot of ways.
She just held her in the air with her foot.
Now dragging Sasha Banks to the middle of the ring. And
oh, look at this.
We've seen this before.
The long legs coming into play again for Summer Rae. You know, she's got a genetic advantage with those long legs.
A very bad situation right now. Whoa, looking for the cover. That's unique. And now Summer Rae, shoulder to the mat. No, she kicks out.
I would never have kicked out of that.
Sasha,
Ow.
oh! And a nice counter there from Summer Rae, who's back on top.
Whew. Look at this.
Whoa.
Sasha Banks not giving an inch.
Neither one of these divas wants to be eliminated in this tournament.
Well, he
Ooh.
shouldn't.
Right to the sternum. Ooh.
Woo.
Sasha with fire. Whoa. Sasha Banks, look at it. Whoa, not even a one count there. Summer Rae's out. Sasha, ooh, looking to regain some momentum. Caught herself there.
Oh.
Reverse DDT hold to a leg drop. Does it for Summer Rae.
Here is your winner, Summer Rae.
An impressive first round matchup as Summer Rae, you can see they're kicking the proverbial dirt on this Sasha Banks.
I like spirited women.
What do you think, Summer Rae? I believe you had mentioned earlier in this tournament that you thought Tamina Snuka was the favorite, but
well, Summer Rae has got to be the top contender left in this thing. It's hers for the taking.
Let's take a look at the updated bracket. You can see Summer Rae advancing, Alicia Fox advancing, and Paige overcoming someone you believe was the favorite originally, Tamina Snuka.
Hi, I'm Xavier Woods, and you may remember me from such NXT episodes as Episode 141, Episode 145, Episode 155, where I beat El Local, and Episode 157, where I beat El Local. But now I make my return to NXT, so please believe that it's about to get real, because the roof is not my son. But I will raise it. Gotta go. Morphin' time.
As per NXT Commissioner Dusty Rhodes, tonight we'll see a huge six-man tag team match main event that includes Adrian Neville teaming with Corey Graves and Cassius Ohno to take on the Wyatt family. That match is later tonight on NXT.
Following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Scottsdale, Arizona, weighing 250 pounds, Jake Carter.
Jake Carter.
Welcome back to NXT as we are set for the much highly anticipated return of Xavier Woods.
Highly anticipated.
And his opponent from Angel Grove, California, weighing 205 pounds, Xavier Woods.
That dancing fool just said it was morphin' time. How can you like a nerd like that? He spends all his time playing video games. See, a man like Jake Carter. Jake Carter's like the cool guy in the back of the room. It's cool. Xavier Woods is the nerd and sits in the front row. He's always got his hand up. I hate guys like that.
Well, Xavier Woods has been away as of late, getting educated. He's actually working on his PhD.
Yeah.
And he's got to hand in his dissertation in 2 weeks' time. This is a busy guy.
Yeah, he's got like 10 PhDs. It's like, all right, we get it. You can go to school. He told me. He told me he was a world Jenga champion.
It's pretty
Who
good.
puts in that much time to Jenga?
I don't know how he has the time if he's getting a PhD. He's a Jenga champion. He told me he went to Germany and competed in the 007 GoldenEye Nintendo 64 tournament, which he said he won.
And he still has abs. That's what's really confusing about all this. I'm wondering if he's got some kind of time morphing device.
Right.
Because I don't have that much time.
I want to hear the rest of this. This is very interesting.
I've got 6 abs, but I don't have like 10 PhDs. I've only got like 1 or 2.
As he mentioned, Jake Carter, when I asked him what he thought exactly of Xavier Woods, he kind of echoed your thoughts. He said, this guy's a nerd, he's a geek. Jake Carter believes he is the premier show here on NXT, not some bookworm.
Xavier Woods is always smiling with that big, stupid mustache smile. And I agree with Jake Carter when he told me backstage that he's going to smack the mustache off of his smiling face.
Wow.
Who does Xavier Woods think he is? He's Cody Rhodes? Because he's not.
Well, Xavier Woods is a bit of a man stuck in the 90s. He still carries around a beeper, and he has a TV with no remote that you have to physically get up and turn the knob on.
He is such a nerd. And he's still beating up Jake Carter right now. Come on, Jake.
Jake Carter stuck there in the middle of the ring. Xavier Woods in complete control here in the early going.
I actually used to be slightly better friends with Xavier Woods when he wasn't such a big nerd. We used to ride together to the gym. He once told me about his epic plan to find and marry Topanga. You remember Topanga?
From Boy Meets World?
From the 90s show, Boy Meets World. He's like, come on, dude, she's old now.
Big body shots coming here from Jake Carter.
Thank you, Jake Carter. Ow!
Now Woods.
He's not smiling right now. Jake is doing his job.
On the wrong end of the pendulum, hook to the leg. Here's Carter. Carter can't put away Woods. By the way, Xavier Woods asked me to tell you, Brad, you owe him $20.
I'm sorry, what?
He says you owe him $20 for a ball in a cup.
That cannot possibly be true.
I'm just telling you what he told me. Carter up top. Ooh, shot to the gut from Woods.
Come on, Jake. Xavier Woods told me he's a fan of the Big Bang Theory, so that should tell you something about him. Ow! Come on, Jake.
Woods looking to turn the tide here. Off the ropes.
Uh-oh.
Woods building momentum. Ooh, nice drop kick to the jaw. Hey, look at that.
Oh, he's just showing off now. Come on, Jake. It's morphin' time.
Calls this the honor roll. Looking to set up. Lost in the woods. Foot to the jaw. Carter is down.
He's a
and
lost
he
cause.
is done.
Oh. Notch one more for the Nerds. You know what? I'm going to leave him off my scouting report this week.
Why? Because he's a nerd? He just won the match.
Yeah, but you know, it's the intangibles like not being a nerd.
I know you love dancers. He's great.
And he's dancing. What's up with that? Who does he think he is? Emma?
Shades of Scotty Too Hottie.
Shades of the greatest dancer in NXT, Emma. I don't see any bubbles.
Well, Xavier Woods returns with a bang, but now let's head backstage and check in with our broadcast colleague, Renee Young.
Please welcome my guest, Sami Zayn.
Hey, Renee.
Hi, Sami.
How are you?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm okay. Yeah.
So earlier on, you had a match against Angelo Dawkins, and I've
Yeah.
got to say it was a pretty impressive victory on your end.
Well, I'm sorry. I don't want to interrupt you, Renee. You know I like you and everything. We get along, right? And you know I like to have fun. I love to impress people and everything else. But that match had nothing to do with impressing anybody. That match was a message for Antonio Cesaro. And Antonio, I do hope you watched it. Because last week you defeated me, and I can't take exception to that. But I can take exception to you smacking me around after the match when I'm knocked out. You're great in the ring, and I can't take that from you. And you won, so that's one for you. But if I remember clearly, a few weeks before that I beat you, didn't I? And that's one for me. So what usually happens, Renee, when one guy wins one and the other guy wins one, what usually comes after that?
Round three?
Round three. Round three, Antonio. Your move.
J'arrive pas à y croire. J'arrive pas à y croire. Hello? This is a joke. They don't know what they're doing. You guys are money. You should be the #1 contender for the NXT Tag Team titles. Yeah. I'm gonna call them. I'm gonna call them and tell.
Hey, I'm from Tower. I've been hearing you talk a lot of business here. Are you the spokesman here for these two guys, or what's going on with that?
Actually, yes, I am the spokesman. I am Sylvester Lefort, and here is
I beg your pardon, you who?
Sylvester Lefort.
Sylvester Lefort. Sylvester, let me tell you something. I know about money. I know about championships. I know about tag team championships. I'll tell you what I do next week. Opportunity for the NXT Tag Team Championship. #1 contender match. You guys. Cassius Ohno, Corey Graves. What you do with that, man? You know what I mean? I love your wine, man. Your wine's good, man. Your wine and women are good.
Oui,
good.
oui.
Yeah, yeah.
Merci beaucoup,
yeah,
monsieur.
Yeah, oui, you too, brother.
You see, I'm taking care of you guys. Now let's make money. J'adore ça, j'adore ça. La thune va arriver, oui, oui.
Tensions have reached their boiling point as the Wyatt family takes on the team of Adrian Neville, Corey Graves, and Cassius Ohno. Can this group of superstars overcome the dangerous Wyatt family? We'll find out next on NXT.
NXT Universe, it's your new champ, Bo Dallas! I'm just leaving the gym now. I wanted to say thank you guys so much for all your support. On Twitter, Tout, Facebook, ever since becoming the champion, you guys have been amazing. And I have to say I'm sorry, I'm not going to make it to NXT Full Sail this week. I really, really want to be there, but I've just been so busy doing WWE live events, radio interviews, it's just been insane. But in proof that your champion is not a liar, I said I was going to Disney World, and I went to Disney World! I had a blast. And for all my Bo leavers, don't worry, because Bo Dallas is going to be back in NXT next week, and that's a promise. And you know I don't break promises.
Next week, former NXT champion Big E Langston makes his first appearance since losing the title to Bo Dallas. What mindset will the master of the 5-count have as he returns to the NXT arena? We'll find out next week.
We're just about to break the silence. The following contest is a 6-man tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Newcastle, England, weighing 196 pounds, Adrian Neville.
Welcome back to NXT. It is time for our main event.
Here we go.
6-man tag team action. And a score to settle between every last one of these superstars.
And from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing 209 pounds, Corey Graves.
I've been looking forward to this one ever since Corey Graves and Cassius Ohno stuck their noses where they did not belong. That was a flaw.
Well, we started off this evening, we thought we were going to see Adrian Neville versus Bray Wyatt, and it wound up being a disqualification on the part of Bray Wyatt. Adrian Neville picking up the victory because of the interference of the Wyatt
You
family.
are so biased. You have never liked Bray Wyatt.
It was a 3-on-1 attack. I don't believe that's bias. I think that's math.
I don't believe you're watching stuff sometimes.
And their partner from Dayton, Ohio, weighing 223 pounds, Cassius Ohno.
Cassius Ohno, another one of the Appallers.
The Appallers?
Yes. He and Graves are the new Appallers of NXT.
Well, the assault by the Wyatts on Adrian Neville before the match could start prompted Commissioner Dusty Rhodes to make this massive 6-man tag team match.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 876 pounds, Bray Wyatt and NXT Tag Team Champions, Luke Harper and Eric Rowan, the Wyatt family.
Dusty Rhodes has more power than Bud Selig. I'll give him that, but I don't know that the Wyatt family deserved this match. I don't think they did anything to provoke it. If anything, I think there should be a 2-on-3, Graves and Ohno versus the Wyatt family. You know?
I mean, Graves and Ohno have already had their opportunity to win the NXT Tag Team Championships from Harper and Rowan.
Well, they do.
And they haven't won, but
They
still.
have not won.
Bray Wyatt, along with his two brothers inside this sadistic family that he's created, continue to go after Ohno, Neville, and Graves.
And that's the thing I like about the Wyatt family. They're so crazy, they don't care that they're being treated like this.
And for the first time, perhaps in the existence of this Wyatt family, there is no numbers advantage. There is no extra man at ringside. There is no 2-on-1. There's no 3-on-1.
Hang on just a second. Just because Bray Wyatt brought his family to the ring, that is not a cause for this matchup.
Nonetheless, all the bad blood in the middle of the ring. Corey Graves starting things off against the massive Luke Harper. Graves into the corner. Ooh. Luke Harper, the man who actually scored the pinfall in that tag team matchup after Cassius Ohno was bashed in the back of the head. Ohno in the ring now was bashed in the back of the head by Bray Wyatt. Harper rolled him up and got the win.
Well, Graves and Ohno have formed an unlikely friendship, it seems like. They've been working really well together in the ring, but they have not gotten the job done yet against the Wyatt family.
Eric Rowan, the now legal man in this match for the Wyatt family.
Oh, that's too much power. That's too much size. That's way too much strength.
Oh no, whoa.
Hey.
Ooh. Showing that agility that Cassius Ohno has honed over the years. Looking for the early cover. He might have Rowan. No, Rowan kicks out.
Cassius Ohno, he's a sneaky devil. Here comes another sneaky devil. Adrian Neville, he's really, really fast. He's really annoying. He's like a cockroach, you know, running around in your kitchen and you catch him for like a split second when you turn on the light.
Adrian Neville now the legal man into the ring for the people who named the Appallers. And now Bray Wyatt, who is appalling in his own right. Into the ring. Oh.
Look at that.
Going up against the much smaller. And this is how it started this episode to kick things off. And Bray Wyatt. Oh.
Misplaced aggression. That's what I call that from Adrian Neville. You gotta pick your spots, little man.
Neville countered.
Oh! I don't know that was even legal.
Ooh. Thunderous kick to the chest.
Oh. I'll tell you what, I think...
Looking for the cover, and Wyatt powers out.
I think 2 feet to the sternum should be an automatic DQ. Tom, what do you think? What's your opinion on that?
I'm just here to call the match.
You know what? I think I'm going to report that to Vicky.
Tag made, in comes Luke Harper as Adrian Neville stuck in the corner. Brad, this is 300-pounders in the Wyatt family versus Ono, Graves, and Neville. How do you think this is going to fare in the long run of this match?
Well, how do you think it's going to fare, Tom? You're the one with all the opinions. You know, I'm going to tell Vicky how opinionated you are.
Into the corner, Graves, the legal man off the tag. Knee to the face, Harper. Dazed for a moment. Has shown his resilience over the last few weeks as he wraps up Harper.
Woo! Equally illegal maneuver from Corey Graves.
Another big elbow to the face. Looking to go after Wyatt.
Whoa.
Harper.
Whoa.
The advantage on Graves.
He's out. He's out.
Here's the cover. Graves.
Oh.
Graves looked like he was unconscious for a moment. Can Graves and his teammates overcome the Wyatt family assault? Find out as our main event rolls on.
They are global entertainers, professionally trained athletes, WWE superstars. But they are not invincible. They take real risks and endure unimaginable pain. Broken bones, torn muscles, dislocations, separations. Be smart, be safe. Don't try this at home.
Welcome back to NXT. You're taking a look at our main event, 6-man tag team action. And let's take a look at what you missed during the break. A huge crossbody assault from Bray Wyatt, and the Wyatt family continue their dominance in this main event, this 6-man tag team matchup.
Well, before the break, Luke Harper took Corey Graves' head off.
The cover, Rowan might have it. No, Graves somehow kicks out.
Well, Corey Graves says that he likes to tear down establishments. Well, the Wyatt family is clearly the established, dominant family of NXT. And I think Corey Graves has bitten off a little bit more than he can chew.
Rowan sadistically stalking Graves and now working on that lower back.
That is a bear hug, Timothy.
Sheer strength of Rowan, Wyatt, and Harper combined have been just too much for Corey Graves here in the last few moments.
Whew. As you alluded to earlier, 300-pounders in the ring is just too much to overcome, although I don't think you should be quite so opinionated sometimes. Tom, talking to you.
Corey Graves, my focus right now. Luke Harper trying to go back at Graves, who has been stuck in this corner for what seems like an eternity.
Look at this.
Graves locked up with the company of the Wyatt family. He's in their world now.
This looks really painful. You know what? I think Corey Graves is just a little too tough for his own good. Sometimes you just got to tap out.
Corey Graves looking for retribution after what the Wyatt family has done to him, Ono, and Neville over the past few weeks and months. Harper not going to allow it. Hook for the leg, and no, Graves. Graves somehow kicks out.
Corey Graves just will not give up. I don't know if he wants a career after this match, but he is taking a beating.
Tag made, in comes.
Here's the boss.
The creature, Bray Wyatt.
Corey, if you notice, Tom, Corey Graves has been stuck in the Wyatt family's corner for over 5 minutes now. He's not going anywhere. This is beautiful tag work. And they're just toying with him at this point.
I mean, you have to respect the heart and the resilience and the guts of Corey Graves. He's been hanging in there. He hasn't gone down.
That's all cool and stuff, but he can't even make it to his side of the ring, let alone to a tag. The referee's got to call this thing at some point, does he not? Does he not?
Graves appears that he does not want to quit. We're going to create an opening against the Eater of Worlds. Wyatt,
Uh-oh. Oh, there's a mistake.
That might be the
There's
opening Graves needs. He just needs to make a tag. He just needs to reach. Yes, he's got Ono. Ono into this matchup again. Going after Eric Rowan off the tag from Wyatt.
Firing away. Oh. Cash is on fire.
Ono, that fighting spirit. Looking to get his team back into this. Whoa! Rowan just launched him out of the ring.
Oh my goodness.
Harper coming to capitalize. Oh, right to the lower back of Ono.
Wow. A gigantic change in momentum.
Ooh, those knife-edge chops right to the chest.
More beautiful teamwork from the Wyatt family. And look where Cassius is now. He's stuck in the Wyatt family's corner. Oh, there we go.
What's it going to take, Brad, for Ono, Neville, and Graves to gain any sort of momentum in this matchup?
I don't know. That's a little lanya from Bray Wyatt.
Wyatt,
you know what that means?
I don't know what that means.
That's Cajun for a little extra. Bray Wyatt taught me that.
Talk to him?
Well, I was hiding in the corner when they walked by. It doesn't matter. He told me.
Tag made. Luke Harper in for Wyatt. Still, Ono stuck in that corner. Shades of what we just saw with Corey Graves. Whew. Huge European uppercut.
Look at it, he's out, and the strategy for the Wyatt family has not changed from the get-go. Isolate and destroy. They have kept their man on the Wyatt side of the ring, right in their corner.
Looking for the hook to the leg. He might have it here. No, Ono managed to slip away. The Wyatt family, everything's been high impact. Everything hurts. Back into the corner again.
Adrian Neville and Corey Graves, you see they're reaching their hands out. If I was them, I would not want to tag back in this match.
All three of these men, one apiece of every member of the Wyatt family. And you can see Ono has never backed down one iota in this match. Neither is Graves and neither is Neville.
They haven't, but I'm telling you, what are Graves, Ono, and Neville going to do at this point?
Rowan just eliminated Corey Graves from the equation there.
Oh. Look at this.
Looking for another pump
There's
handle.
a backbreaker.
Oh my gosh.
He's got him.
Hook to the leg. Ono might be. No, Ono kicks out.
Wow.
Another tag made.
Ono won't give up, but seriously, what's he going to do at this point? Is he going to tag Adrian Neville? Adrian Neville's already gotten his butt kicked. Look at him. He can barely stand over there. Is he going to tag Corey Graves? Corey Graves is still on the floor.
Ooh. And I think their heads just cracked into each other.
Well, he's got a chance here, but I'm not sure what he's going to do.
There's a tag made. In comes Bray Wyatt from Luke Harper.
So close.
Wyatt crashing in. Taking
Oh,
out.
there's
Whoa,
a
there
tag.
goes Ono. He got to Neville dropkick.
He's got something left after all.
Neville
Wow.
exploding. He may be the one fresh competitor for this trio. He's not quick.
Oh, look at this.
He's sudden.
Oh.
Looking for the cover. Wyatt is down. No, he powers out.
Sudden, he just appears
Oh,
sometimes.
a huge drop kick.
Oh, I don't know about this.
Neville's got the ring to himself.
He's got
looking
bad
to
thoughts
load
running
up.
through his head.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Look at Rowan. Oh, Rowan's out.
Come on. Oh, no, not the legal man in this matchup.
All three members of the Wyatt family are down outside the ring.
Uh-oh.
Here comes Neville.
Wait.
Full head of steam. Oh, he took out everybody.
Everybody, even his own man. Reckless behavior.
Ooh, Enziguri to the head. Wyatt's down.
Uh-oh.
Neville, legal man.
Not a good spot.
Neville looking for the red arrow.
Oh, look at that.
Oh! And Luke Harper pulling out Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt.
Has he got him?
Cover. He's got it.
He got him again.
Here are your winners.
Wow.
The Wyatt family.
Take another look at this final sequence of events here. High risk, high reward there for the man that gravity forgot. That big shot to the head, well, high risk comes high consequences. The awareness of Luke Harper to pull his patriarch, Bray Wyatt, the creature getting the pinfall here. The Wyatt family just continuing to perpetuate the misery of Cassius Ohno, Adrian Neville, and Corey Graves. This rivalry just continues to rage on here on NXT.